crazy bastards? Welcome back to the Kimball Compound with Rob, Kimball, Brand on the Andre Corbiel Show. We're talking the Royal Rumble 2017. What's going to happen? That is what makes Royal Rumble so much goddamn fun. Ever since I was a little kid, it's one of my favorite pay-per-views. You never know who's going to be next, who's going to do what, who's going to do the most exciting thing. Kofi Kingston, thank you very much for all the awesome things you've done in the Royal Rumble. Shawn Michaels and Rey Mysterio, who can last the longest in a Royal Rumble? Yeah, that's defying the odds of a great athlete just doing awesome things. And the Royal Rumble is so much fun in that aspect. And who's going to be not even supposed to be there shows up and it's like, wow, yes. Last year, AJ Styles, poof, that was awesome. And this year there's a lot of chitter chatter about Kenny Omega, the cleaner. Maybe, maybe not. But I think we will see Kenny Omega one day in the WWE, just not in the Royal Rumble. Now, I said not in the Royal Rumble. So, let's get down to the predictions here. We're kicking it off with Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team Championships against Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. And I think it's finally their time to pick up the belts. They picked up the wins. Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson finally becoming champions, and I think there's going to be a theme along with this. Now, follow along. So, Cesaro and Sheamus have been a great tag team. It's been awesome. I've hated Sheamus, always dug Cesaro, but I've actually started to like Sheamus lately in this tag team pairing. It's been excellent. So, I hope they don't break them up. I hope they continue on. If they lose, if they win, that's totally fine and they continue on with what they're doing. But I hope they stay as a tag team for a little while, at least, you know, till maybe like Survivor Series. And then after that, maybe in a Survivor Series match, something happens big time. So we'll see what goes down the roads. Moving on, Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is killer, but this is the time to do something with your big beast talent, Nia Jax. I'm not a big fan of her, but I believe she takes the win here, and turning her into a serious heel because she's going to do something really nasty to Sasha Banks, and the fans totally dig Sasha, and that's going to really piss the fans off, and that's going to build more heel momentum in Nia Jax. Please change the music, that would help a lot. Then we have Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya versus Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi. For what? I don't know. Alexa Bliss should be defending her title, but there might be... The Royal Rumble takes a lot of time, so maybe it is what it is. But Mickie James here steals the victory over Alexa Bliss, pissing off Alexa Bliss. I guarantee something like that, and you're going to get this feud with Mickie James and Alexa Bliss down the road soon. Or it's going to look like Mickie James picks up the win, but acting like she didn't know she did something, you know, along those lines. Something a lot like Cesaro and Sheamus have been doing. I believe that's the way it's going to roll, and Jericho and Kevin Owens. Something along those lines. And it'll be a short match, but you'll have something built out of this. Then we have Rich Swann versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. And Neville has always been a killer talent in the ring. The things he does, his body build, he's huge, jacked up dude, and I love the new look that he's going with. He's perfect as a heel. He's transitioned so goddamn good. Rich Swann is over the top charismatic. Let me tell you, that guy is just fun, and definitely would help. And Neville don't need any help being a heel, but a victory here, I believe it's going to happen for Neville, and he's going to, like you said, he's going to take over this Cruiserweight division. He is the king of it, and I believe actually he is, because he's just sick in the ring. The things that he does, and there's other talent out there that I've saw do some crazy stuff too, which can compete with Neville. So I think there's just a big upcoming with this Cruiserweight thing, 205 Live. They're dedicating a lot of time and energy in it. Neville's a face well known within the WWE universe, and I think that's why they're going to put the belt on him to carry this through. And then you're going to see a lot of fun fun shit, let me tell you. And it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. But I think to get more people involved into the 205 Live, I think Neville having the belt will help turn WWE casual fans into that. So we'll see what happens. Charlotte versus Bayley. This is the lead into what's going to happen at WrestleMania. Charlotte retains here. Bayley is going to get a lot of sympathy here from the fans with whatever Charlotte does. And it's going to be awesome, the build toward WrestleMania, where Bayley, I believe, ends up becoming women's champion. So we'll see what happens. Things can always change, injuries and all of that, but it's hard to, I think along the lines, where we're going, I think that's where it's at. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns with Jericho in a shark cage for the Universal Championship. And I really would totally dig Kevin Owens retaining, Jericho winning the Royal Rumble. That would be fun, but I don't think that's in the cards. I believe Roman Reigns is going to win the Universal Championship, and he's going to piss off the fans. You know what he said, I've main evented WrestleMania the last 3 years in a row or some shit like that. So, or he's about to, and it's totally going to give more heat on him, even though he's babyface. But the point is, he's going to get fans pissed off and stirred up and talking. And any reaction's better than no reaction, and Roman Reigns gets a huge reaction. It's not like John Cena, he gets more boos than cheers, but he's getting a lot of crowd reactions, so he's doing a good job. You gotta give it to him, and I believe he's done really goddamn good in the ring as well, and he's getting way better with the mic. You go back 2 years to now, yeah man, way better. And so we'll see what happens with that, but I believe the reason why Roman Reigns is because of what the Royal Rumble outcome is going to be. Then we have AJ Styles versus John Cena, and John Cena's going for that 16-time WWE champion to tie Ric Flair, and I don't think it's going to happen here. AJ Styles retains, and to stay in heel fashion, although John Cena came off as a heel like a son of a bitch on SmackDown, shitting all over hardcore wrestling fans and AJ Styles and all the great things he's done in the indies and anywhere else, because it wasn't WWE. And it is what it is, but that was a total heel promo from John Cena. Is that something to come? I highly doubt it, but it would be fun. But I believe this is where we have a little help from the outside for AJ Styles to retain his championship and stay a heel, and I believe this is where the cleaner comes in to play. Kenny Omega makes his debut by fucking over John Cena, hell yes, and you somehow a little bit of a reunion here, Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, and like I said, Gallows, Anderson winning that championship, the tag teams championships, it's all coming together. Yes, who knows where Omega will be if he does show up, and AJ, it'll be a reunion all together though, because this is Royal Rumble. Doesn't matter if it's SmackDown or Raw, it's all together. So I believe that's the way it's going to roll. And hey, that would be goddamn fun. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Will Kenny Omega come in, help AJ Styles, screwing over John Cena in the crowd? The roof will, yeah, it'll pop off. It'll be awesome. So it'll be huge if that happens. The Royal Rumble. I believe your winning participant is Goldberg. Goldberg setting up the spear versus spear at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. This was already set up a few weeks ago at Raw. I believe it's going to happen. You had the face-to-face with Roman Reigns and Goldberg, and why not? It could be fun. It would be awesome, and we'll see what happens. I think it's going to. And then I think Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman will establish a killer feud here. Like I said a few weeks ago, when Braun Strowman came down to the ring to confront whoever the hell it was, he took the mic from Paul Heyman. You had that little face-to-face between them two while Paul Heyman was cowering on the ground. I think there's something there, and these two big behemoths, hell yes. I did see, we had Braun Strowman and Big Show, but I think Big Show will have Shaq showing up at the Royal Rumble to take care of that situation. And what's next for The Undertaker? In the Royal Rumble, Bray Wyatt is in. So will Bray Wyatt finally get his big WrestleMania moment against The Undertaker? And this would be awesome if it would finally happen. He was supposed to have Goldberg or Brock Lesnar last year. He got a little spot with The Rock, which was pretty cool, but a big letdown. And hopefully they repay him with a match with The Undertaker, and it's totally fitting. The Dead Man versus Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt family, which is now cut down to Randy Orton, but this could be awesome. Fireflies, you just have so much mystique going around. Finn Balor may not be around, and you wouldn't want Finn Balor versus Undertaker right now because they're both huge faces, so this would work. Please make it happen. It would be so awesome. The entrances, the whole thing would be fun, and it'd be a great thing for Bray Wyatt to finally move on to something big. It needs to happen. What do you guys think with the Royal Rumble? Are you excited? Are you pumped up? I can't wait. Personally, I really like the Royal Rumble. Even if there's shit storylines going on, I really dig. Because you never know who's next coming out, who's going to do what. It's just so much fun. And I'm sure we'll see Kane. And with The Undertaker in there, we have a little Brothers of Destruction. Hell yes. For a good handful of eliminations. Adding up Kane's freaking huge total of eliminations at the Royal Rumble. So, guys, it'll be a fun show. I can't wait. I'll see you after the show on my channel. And hell yeah, it's a good time. Subscribe to the WWE Network if you haven't. And click the thumbs up on my channel if you haven't. And you liked this show. And subscribe too if you haven't. Anyway, guys, I will catch you next time.